Hey guys, it's Lina. Welcome back to my channel. So today's layout, I started off with a white sheet of cardstock. This is just the regular Michaels brand. It's kind of thin, but it works, especially because in this case, I back it onto another piece of cardstock. And I started off with a bit of mixed media in the background. I don't know. It's not really mixed media. It's it's a packaging technique or paper smooshing, whatever you call it. And I used some Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Sweet Mint, and I just did some splatters, and I added some gold as well, and that makes up my background. And so I dried it a bit with my heat gun, and after it was all nice and dry, my paper warped a little, but it's okay. It's not a huge deal. It's okay with me, especially since afterwards it goes in the album, and you won't be able to tell anyways. So I decide to pull out a piece of, no, I lied. Okay. Right now what I'm doing is I'm going to choose a paper to back my uh, original cardstock with, and I end up going with the paper collection by Photo Play, and it's called Fun with Friends. And I ended up using the 4x6 cards. So on one side has the 4x6 cards, and then the other side has that really cool looking chevron. It's really colorful. It's really, really pretty. And so I decide that I don't want to waste the majority of this paper. So because the middle of it won't be seen. So I just decide to cut out the middle of that paper and use it as a backing. So that's what I do here. And so I try my best, excuse my fat head that's in the way. I try my best to get it on there straight, but yeah, it didn't happen. It did not happen. And I tried to peel it up, and I'm like, oh, forget it. It's got to stay the way it is. So I then took a piece of vellum, and I'm using it as a layering piece in the back. You can't tell a huge difference that it's there, but it's just a little bit of extra and different texture that I really like. So that's that. And then I took some other papers as well. So I'm using the 3x4 cards, well, the reverse of the 3x4 cards. I didn't use the actual 3x4 cards themselves. I'm taking the paper called Rosettes and Sodas. So I really like this collection, I have to say. It's fun. It's got this like kitschy feel to it. It's like kind of old school soda pop, but also has to do with friends and like girls' night out and stuff. So it's really cool. And I thought it'd be perfect for this set of pictures that I'm scrapping. And it's of my husband and my daughter, my oldest daughter. And they are the cookie monsters. They are the sweet monsters. You put any sweet in front of them, cookies, cakes, candy, gummies, whatever it is, and they're like kids in a literal candy store. They cannot get enough sweets. They both love them. And I myself am a salty person. I'd rather prefer like some chips or some nuts or something. Whereas they are just, give me all the cookies all the time. So in this case, we had gone to Niagara Falls, and we went to the Hershey store, and we picked out a few cookies from their display. And it was funny because they both chose like the same huge decadent kind of cookies. So my husband's eating a buttercream filled Reese peanut butter cup concoction, and my daughter this day, because they had already eaten some at the falls, decided that she wanted this huge like toffee chocolate chip kiss cookie. So that's them. And of course, we got enough cookies to like feed my entire street, because that's what we do. One cookie is never enough. It's let's just buy out the entire store. So, okay, so there you saw me layer up my pictures, and I just used the papers like I told you, and I kind of mirrored and used the same papers for both of the pictures themselves. And I really like, you know, kind of playing to each other. So I mean, one, the black and white stripe is on the left and the other one is, you know, top right. So yeah. And then I decide to pull out my thickers and I go for, I was originally going to use black and then I was like, I'm not liking the black. I feel like it's too heavy and whatnot. And then I decide that I'm going to go with white. So I pull out my white thicker box, and the large ones are called Dolce, and the smaller ones are called Rockabye. And I decided I'm going to use the white, so white on white. And you'll see it, you can definitely see it because the thickers themselves have a texture on them. They're like kind of like canvas-y kind of fabric on them. They're not the foam ones. They're actual fabric, and you can see them. You can see the detail better in the still shots at the end. So that's what I do. So, and I know that underneath I don't want to just stick them right on. I wanted to put something underneath to, I don't know, I guess add some more definition or texture and whatnot. So in these element stickers, there's a long kind of scalloped border piece, and I just tucked that underneath the two pictures first. So yeah, so now I'm just gluing everything down because me and thickers, you guys know, we have a love-hate relationship. I love them, they hate me. So gluing everything down. And now I'm going to go through the element sheet. So this is the ephemera for this paper collection. They don't have an actual, well, that I've seen anyways, they don't have actual ephemera packs. They have like sticker sheets. So I'm going through and I'm picking out the pieces that work for this collection, and I'm going to be sad when I'm finished with this collection because it's so cool. I really like the bright colors. I love the pops of black and white. So, boo-hoo. So, and then I pull out my October afternoon mini markets, and these are in sherbet, and they're a pink background alpha with a red font or letter on them. And I really, really like them, and I think they pull together all the colors of this collection. And I had to add something else as, like, I guess a subtitle or whatever, but I put like father and like daughter because they are twins when it comes to sweets and food. Like, they would rather eat their dessert first and then eat food. And it's not because, hey, you know, live life till its fullest, let's eat dessert first. No, it's because they love sweets and they can't get enough of them. And yeah, so that's that. Let's see what else is going on here. I think pretty much for the most part this is my entire layouts. I do pull out my black ink and add a tiny little bit of splatters in some random places, but for the most part this is my layout. I do a bit more tucking of embellishments here and there, and so this is actually also for a challenge called Roll the Dice on Paper Issues. Head over to Paper Issues today, their blog, and you'll have all the information there along with other DT's like inspirational pages for you to look at. So Roll the Dice in this case was use 2 pictures, which I did, and 5 pieces of pattern paper. That's pretty easy to do, right, guys? I found this super, super easy, and, you know, I would have made this layout anyway, so it actually ended up working. Does that sound bad? No. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys will head over to Paper Issues and join us on the challenge, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye, guys.